went into cardiac arrest as we were pulling in.
Well, I'm worried about him going into arrest now unless we can get his heart rhythm under control. I'll tell you something, though. These pictures of the ribcage don't look too bad. Doesn't seem to be any serious damage there.
Yeah. Well, he's still showing signs of shock. What do you think the possibility of brain damage is? I mean, that head wound looks pretty severe.
Well, we know he's got a concussion. We're not going to know much more than that till the neurologist takes a look. But this, I'm not too crazy about the way this looks, though. I mean, it looks like there might be some abdominal damage in there.
Well, it's almost for certain there's internal bleeding. I mean, if we don't operate soon...
We can't operate soon. You wouldn't survive the operation. We're going to have to postpone that as long as we possibly can until we can get him stabilized. Has he been typed and cross-matched yet?
Yeah, they're doing that now. We'll set up 6 units of whole blood. In the meantime, he's getting 2 units of universal typo negative.
Well, he's going to need a lot more than that. If we can get his vital signs stabilized for 3-4 hours, we're going to go ahead and operate.
3 to 4 hours?
I just hope he holds out that long. We're going to have to keep a watch on his cardiac status, too, so we better get Justin on the phone.
Ah, the phone. I got to call Nola. Excuse me.
Hey, Nola, why don't you call Quint? I'm sure he's home now, even if he...
Even if he slept with Rebecca?
Even if he went out with her last night, that doesn't mean that's what happened.
I don't want to know what happened. And don't you talk to him either.
I'm not
Don't you try to call.
I'm not going to try to... Come here, that's probably him now, you know. Late... Nola.
Hello? Tony? It's Kelly. Is Nola there?
No, Kelly. You just missed her. Sorry.
Do you know where I could reach her?
Well, no, she went over to the university. Why? Is there something the matter?
Yeah, it's Mr. McCord. He was, in a car accident last night.
Is he hurt?
Oh, boy, it certainly is quiet around here since what's the matter?
Tony, he doesn't look very good. In fact, maybe you better find Nola and get over here before something happens.
Yeah, thanks for calling, Kelly.
What is it? What happened?
Mr. McCord was in a car accident. They got him over at Cedar.
Oh, we gotta go tell Nola.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Honey, wait. I'm coming with you. Don't you dare go without me. Wait.
Still no improvement?
No. His hematocrit indicates he's still bleeding.
And we don't know the source of the bleeding?
No, the spleen came back negative. Of course, that doesn't rule it out entirely. I think the only option we've got open to us at this point is to do an exploratory lab. Surgery the minute that he's stable enough.
Agreed. We have, know about some family of his that we can contact?
No, we don't, but Nola and her family are on the way over, and that's about the closest thing he has to relatives outside of Mrs. Renfield.
Well, where's she?
She's out of town somewhere. Helena Manzini's trying to find her, so I'll keep checking.
Well, we can't go into surgery until we get the permission of a family member.
Okay, I'll do my best.
What about Rebecca Cartwright? How's she doing?
She only suffered minor injuries. We've got her sedated. We're going to keep her overnight for observation.
Good.
Taking care of Mr. McCord is going to take all the time we got, and that isn't much.
But first, we need to proceed with an evaluation exercise to determine your creative abilities. I want you to think of a particularly painful period and write about it as though you're writing about someone else. Personal experience, no matter how painful, is a creative writer's most valuable asset. So remember those experiences, no matter how painful.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, it's Quint. He's been in an accident.
An accident? Is he all right?
Look, why don't you get your stuff and
Is he all right?
Take you over to the hospital. Come on, my car's out front and I'll take you over
Is
there.
he all right?
Nola.
Let's hurry up, dear, please.
Let me get my things. Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry. I'll show you everything on the way.
We're doing everything to stabilize him and watching his hematocrit hourly.
What about his vital signs?
We're here.
Thank you. What's the latest on the head injury?
Well, the neurologist says he has a serious concussion, but he hasn't determined the extent of the damage. He does have a gash on his neck and one on his shoulder, which required suturing.
And no broken ribs?
No, he does have a hairline fracture on his lower left arm.
Well, that's the least of our concerns right now. I'm afraid that if his condition doesn't stabilize so that I can operate, we may just lose him.
Excuse me. Tony just brought Nola in. She wants to know if she can see Mr. McCord.
Justin, can I handle this?
Yeah, please.
Thanks.
Kelly, is he going to be all right? Tell me.
We don't know for sure how bad he is.
But it is bad, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We're going to operate as soon as he stabilizes.
Operate? Wait a minute. Can I see him?
No,
Can I see
no,
him
wait,
right
no,
now,
that won't
just
be
for a
possible.
minute?
We can't risk infection. It's normal cautionary procedure. We're doing procedures now that call for sterile techniques. I'll tell you what, as soon as he stabilizes, I'll call you in to see him, okay?
Sweetheart, come on. Come on, come on.
Kelly, listen, I didn't want to interrupt you over there, but do you have any idea how this whole thing happened?
Well, all we know, Tony, is that he was in the car with Rebecca Cartwright, and they went over the railing at Lookout Point, and the police are investigating now to find out why.
Yeah. Dr. Marler?
Mr. McCord has. I'm going to go confer with Ed. I think we're going to have to operate.
I better go.
Oh, I don't know. Kelly said it wouldn't take very long to get this court order. I mean,
Honey, it takes a lot of preparation to get ready for an operation. Please be patient.
I just wish I knew what was going on.
They
that's
know
all.
their job. Let them do it, okay?
I'm just going crazy sitting
I
here
understand,
waiting.
sweetheart. I know.
Did you see Dr. Bauer at Kelly?
Yeah, there's nothing new. I just went back there to tell them that Mrs. Renfield was coming over, and they said it wouldn't be any good anyways because she can't sign the papers. They're going to have to do that court order thing.
You don't know if they're going to operate now or...
They were real busy back there. I didn't want to get in their way and start asking questions.
Nola? Okay?
Kelly, are you going to operate now?
We're not ready to operate just yet. Listen, I came to tell you that if you want, you can come see him now.
Oh. Kelly, he's dying, isn't
I
he?
didn't say that. And we're getting him ready for surgery, and I thought you'd want to see him before the operation, okay? Now, look, he won't be able to talk to you, and it'll just be for a few minutes.
Yeah. All right, it doesn't matter. I just want to see him. I want him to know that I'm there. All right.
Hillary? I'd like to bring Nola down.
Oh, sure.
McCord? McCord, this is Kelly Nelson. You're in Cedars Hospital. You were in an automobile accident last night with Rebecca Cartwright.
Rebecca?
That's right. We got trouble. Nola, I'm sorry you'll have to leave. Hillary?
Kelly, please.
Just take that. Doctors, we need help.